What is good, ladies and gentlemen? What the heck is that? I know. I need to fucking get that replaced. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie, live here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. First thing, we got to make it do what it do. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly, dilly. Let's go. Let's go. Really quick, I do want to shout out my homies over at Pro Football Focus, all 22, promo code Rumboyz. Use promo code Rumboyz for 40% off the subscription price. That's right. Promo code Rumboyz, all 22. Get 40% off the subscription price. Exclusive film breakdowns, full 53-man roster. Build a full 53-man roster. Get exclusive analyst breakdowns. We're going to have you covered over on all 22. You're going to love it. You like it. You love it. You want some more of it. I want to shout out my homies also over at Champions Round, okay? Champions Round is where it's going down. Click the link in the description. $12 entry. $12 entry for a 12 pick'em pool. You get 7 out of 12 right. You win $2,400. $400. Who doesn't want to win $2,400? So get on over to the Champions Round. And also, I want to give a shout out to my homies over at GLD. You see, I'm rocking the Commanders piece this whole week. I could rock my Dodgers one because we just got Noah Syndergaard, but we rocking the Commanders piece. Promo code Rumboyz or promo code GLDGRUM. Let's get into a quick promo from our homies over there. GLD, baby. ShopGLD.com.
Hop out in Miami with no land, ain't got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, no turn me on, you can't understand. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Shop GLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, don't want zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good bring her when you're not.
And also, I want to shout out our homies over at monkeyknifefight.com. Monkey Knife Fight, promo code Rumboyz. Get a 100% match on your very first deposit, all the way up to $100, all the way over there on monkeyknifefight.com. Again, promo code Rumboyz. That's right, promo code Rumboyz for Monkey Knife Fight, promo code Rumboyz for all 22, and GLDG Rum for GLD. Get that ice out where. Let's go ahead. And let's get this going. Y'all still gonna be on in an hour. Gotta run my roster choices by you. Hopefully we're still on in an hour. I'm hoping so. Championship AMAs usually get a little bit shorter, but I'm lit tonight, so I'm ready to fucking talk some shit. Like I'm really, really ready to have some fun. So hopefully we can make this an hour. Depending on what the chat does, we can freestyle a lot of shit too off the top of our fucking heads, which is great about AMA because like we don't get to do that on a Friday night. Friday night we're a structured show. Thursdays we're doing Thursday night football. Mondays we're doing Monday night football. Sundays we're fucking calling play-by-play and answering your questions pre-snap. So tonight we get to run a little ragged. We're running with the Wolves. I'm definitely running with the Wolves. I've reached a point in this week where I no longer give a fuck. Mike, what's going on?
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Mr. I don't give a fuck?
Bien, ¿y tú, señor?
Así.
Yes, muy diablo right now. I'm very devilish, bro.
Oh, I knew what I was getting into when I saw your story on Facebook.
Bro, I got off of work. Work was so hectic. Work was so just like the last 2 days. It's just like, I was like, you know what? I've reached that point. Like, it's tax season. So, like, everybody's, like, fucking calling in and shit, bro. So, like, and I'm like, bro, I'm still learning this shit.
Yeah. Since we don't have any questions right away, I want to make an announcement that I know I'm guaranteeing you haven't.
Are you going to say some stupid shit?
No, I'm not making some stupid shit.
Okay.
This has to do with me and you, and it's not stupid shit. The two people on the screen right now made the Paulies playoff, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. I didn't even check the standings in that one. I only had time.
His original his original post had me and you out of it. He only did 8. He only had added up 9 of the 15 leagues, and our league was one of the ones that didn't. And I'm all, hold up. I know I made it.
What was the standings in that? Let me see. Let me go and look.
You don't need to look at the standings. He put a tweet out that listed that list on 2 different slides, everyone that made the playoffs. Now there's 60 of us in the so this is what it is, Robbie.
Tell him he's a fucking idiot. I'm gonna tell Shane his fucking self. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
There's 60 of us in the playoffs, okay? Now there's no more head-to-head. You just go off your stick. You just need to be in the top 30 after this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was 4th overall in our league, and I was number 1 most of the year. I only did not set lineups in that league the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so for this week, even though on Sleeper it's going to show that you have a matchup, don't worry about that. You just need to be in the top 30 scorers.
I just got to get the points. It's the same thing as Pros with Joes. Like I just got eliminated from Pros with Joes this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I missed it by a good margin. Like I missed by 20 fucking points. So, but like I didn't have this. Like I made it in by the skin of my teeth, anyways. You know, and that was like without really trying in that league. The only reason why I got it is because I beat Adam Rank and Bob Harris. Like you beat Adam Rank and Bob Harris, and then especially if you mollywop the fuck out of them, it gives you a pretty good chance. Mm-hmm. You know, so beating those 2 is what really was my saving grace. In Pros with Joes, Pauly's playoff. I just gotta now just buckle down, go back to focusing. Like the last 2 weeks, I took it off because I was like, okay, I don't need to do anything. Yeah. Like mathematically, I was like, statistically, I'm in. So these next 2 weeks, I buckle down, I pay attention. I have a buy in Facebook versus Twitter.
I saw that. I didn't make it, but I'm telling you right now, I am still setting a lineup because guess why? I will not finish last in that.
You what?
Bitch. I didn't make the playoffs in I barely missed. I missed the playoffs by a couple. I had injuries at the end in Rumboyz in our league, but I'm telling you this. I am still setting the lineup because I will not finish last in that motherfucker.
Oh, bro. I either so in week 16 I either face Dan or Adam, and I've already beat the living dog shit out of both of them. So as long as LQ keeps his shit together, he has to face either John or Justin. Because Justin, who's in our chat, Justin is in the playoffs in that.
I know he is.
So Justin has to beat John in order to get in. Like I have no problems facing Justin in the playoffs. We have no problems. I have any problems facing FTLS. You know, Jay Bats is a great competitor. I've played him many times. We dueled it out throughout the whole year to see between first or second. And I just so happened getting first. You know, we battle it out. It is what it is. I have to go against LQ's. I'm thinking that it's going to shape up and ship out to be LQ and I. I think it's going to shape up and ship out to be 1 versus 2.
I think it's either you. I think it's you against LQ or John.
Yep, I think it's It's and I'm letting. I don't give a fuck. Like today was LQ's birthday. Happy birthday to LQ. Oh my god, let's take a fucking shot for fucking LQ. I'm kidding. I'm being facetious. The homie works at NFL Network. We love you. You're gonna get your ass kicked, okay? Like let's just be real. Here's a shot for your birthday because it's probably the last shot that I'm gonna do before I fucking demolish you. This is probably like the last time that I'm doing one specifically for you. The next time I do a shot specifically for you is because I'm gonna just completely eviscerate you, Laquan. I know you got Ciliano shouting you out and shit, and you know you're doing your thing. Here's the thing. I am just him. I am Thanos.
So
there are certain things that are just inevitable.
Robbie, I have a friend that has a question for you. Wink, wink, a friend.
What? And then we got to get to the chat, too.
No, I know. But this is a fantasy question. Superflex spot. Gino
Here's me. Cheers to all the Rumboyz and girls. What to do? Dilly. What's up?
Gino tomorrow or Brady against Cincinnati?
Why are we even considering Brady?
Because it's Geno against the Niners. That's the only reason.
It's a divisional game.
Low
So here's my thing. But Brady's a low scoring fucking QB anyway. So if you're gonna get the same outcome, you might as well go out big swinging.
You just play Geno. Because my other QB is my team, is my homie. So
do you really fuck? How much conviction do you have in Brady for real? Like,
I don't have much conviction in either one.
I have more conviction in Geno, probably. At least Geno is willing to fucking launch the bitch. Brady, when he does not choosing to do it until the final 4 minutes of a fucking game, and I don't know if I can live with that.
Yeah, I'm the 3.
I don't know if in the playoffs my team can deal with that. At least if Seattle gets blown out 34-17, 2 of those fucking passes will be possibly touchdowns from Geno or him running one in.
Mm-hmm.
Taco's taking a shit, and then he's going to be right on.
No, Lord.
What's good, Matt?
I got to deal with him tonight? You didn't tell me that.
He works here. Everyone's getting new fucking positions at the end of the season. We're restructuring the whole company, so he's going to be producing shorts and shit, and yeah. So I'm hoping Lamar plays. Fucking Gator will be doing college football content. You'll still be everything that you are. There's no higher that you can fucking go. The only higher you can go is taking my seat. So I'm hoping Lamar plays week 16, but if not, I'm going with Danny. I don't think that Lamar fucking like. I think Lamar is like straight up like, no, fuck you. Like, I got hurt and you haven't paid and you didn't pay me. Like, you're not going to convince me that Lamar hasn't fucking thought about this shit already. You know, was Bracken.
Gator.
Bro, I should go ahead and I should announce it. I was going to wait until Taco got here. But I can go ahead and I can announce it now because he already knows about the announcement, so it's not new news to him.
Is this new news to me?
I think it might be. I don't think that you were around when this got discussed. I don't think that because the way this got coordinated honestly based off of this got inspired by just going back and forth with different fan bases.
What I know about though, right?
Yeah, what you know about. Yeah, you know about it. Yeah. Because I had to go through you to get the graphic done.
I just didn't know where you were going with this.
Hold on, let me get ready. I'm opening a brand new bottle.
You're Crown. You're a Crown. You would be a Crown boy. Fucking Florida, bro.
Beach.
Florida to the death. Florida to the death.
I knew what that bottle was from here.
I knew what it. Yeah, Florida to the death. That was the most Florida shit ever. Next thing, do you have yak? Do you have some? You have some yak? You got some yak too?
He's got the dick. I mean,
you got the dick. It's not a Florida house if you don't have yak in your house.
No, I don't have yak.
Bro, everyone that I've ever met in Florida drinks fucking cognac, bro. Everyone in Florida drinks cognac. Everybody drinks. It's literally whiskey, bourbon, cognac. That's it. They don't even touch rum unless you're down in Miami.
Well, that's Cuban.
And that's when
that's Cuban.
Exactly. Jamaican. Hey, hold on now.
No. I mean, whoa. Don't take that the wrong way because your boy does tap in.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? I do tap in.
Danny Dimes has Minnesota week 16. You're not. I don't fucking play anything run game this week against Washington. You probably should shy away from. I'm gonna be completely honest. They are too injured right now. They're injured for going into the game they're about to go into. They're too injured. Let me get into this announcement. So this Sunday will be the very first time in Rumboyz history we are blocking. There are still restrictions. I don't want anyone to think that we're about to go completely off the rails here. There will still be restrictions to this. We are, for the very first time, opening up the stream. We are opening up the floodgates to live viewers, live fans during Sunday Night Football. This is also, aside from the time that we got drunk and we kept going, this is the first time we are having a designated Sunday Night Football stream. We are going to end Rum Zone. Whether or not Rum Zone's over, we don't give a fuck if the team is in overtime or not. This production will be going on for Sunday Night Football. For the very first time ever, we are opening up to Washington and New York Football Giants fans as well to enter the stream. We're going to be bringing on some of the big names. We're going to be bringing on some of you guys that I've met on Facebook, some of you guys that I met on Twitter, some of you guys that I met on Snapchat, some of you guys I met on Instagram, some of you guys I met on TikTok. We're going through all social media, and we are asking, if you are a Giant, I have his personal number. I can invite him at the drop of a dime.
I know. I just didn't know if you had yet.
I am gonna text him. I am gonna text him tomorrow morning. I'm gonna text him tomorrow. I'm purposely getting hungover to make sure I can text him. He's gonna be like, "You had a long night gambling, didn't you?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Tell him I love him. Tell him I love him.
I will. You're gonna be. You'll probably be working. I don't know. What I'm probably gonna do is cut. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut shifts so that people can take naps throughout the Sunday stream, so that we are all prime. Like I'll probably take second. Yeah, I'll probably take second shift, so I can just be drunk heading into the game. Yeah,
I was already going to tell you what I wanted to do, so we'll talk.
Well, that's a staff meeting, but no. So for the very first time, we are doing this. This has never been done. I don't know what's going to happen during this stream.
I need to be sick Sunday morning. Then is what you're saying? Because normally
you have to work.
I normally work Sundays.
You have to be sick Sunday. You have to be sick Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday night. Okay, I'll be home by then.
Yeah, because it's the Giants and the Commanders.
Right.
We're doing a special edition.
What are we sipping on there, bud?
Hey, your age Bacardi.
Oh.
Yeah, your age Bacardi, and I also have.
Don't know.
Don't know? Bring it up.
So then next
we'll get back to the rest of the chat here in a minute, guys. We're going to interact with you guys here in a minute. Let's take this. J Herb Stack or Joe B Stack. Big Joe Brr. Hang on.
He meant to say DFS. Basically, he's wanting to know if he needs to do a Herbert stack or a Burrow stack for DFS.
All right, who is I know Joe Burrow and the Bengals are playing the Bucks.
Gator, you want to run cost values? Really quick?
Here.
My stack is, I know what my bias opinion is going to be. I want to see if there's any data that can sway my decision based off of just easy shit.
Who are the Chargers playing?
I'm finding out right now.
Okay.
You got matchup, Mike, and then we'll have Gator get.
I'm in DraftKings right now.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll flip that.
Tennessee is playing at the Chargers.
All right, Gator, get me lines, please.
So,
before I answer this, I don't want to go in blind. Is what it is.
So Herbert is 7,200. Burrow is 7,000.
Okay. Are you on DraftKings?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on DK. Yeah.
You need to get the line.
Give me the line, the actual line.
But here's the other information that I know you're gonna want. Okay, so Justin Herbert's wide receiver. Okay, Eckler's at 8,500, and his wide receivers are at 6,800 and 6,300. And then Cincinnati playing Tampa Bay. Mixon's at 7,200. P. Ryan's at 5,600.
Not worried about that.
The wide receivers are 8,300 Chase, 6,900 Higgins, 4,800 Boyd.
Fuck.
And your lines look like this. Cincinnati's favored by 3.5. 44 is over under. And then for the Chargers, Tennessee is the Chargers are favored by 3. Over under a 47.5.
All right. Being that it's a DFS matchup, fuck my life. I don't know if you pay up for the Bengals receivers. I don't know if you can.
Herbert.
I feel like you have to go Herbert because of the cost value. Because that what's happening with that Bengals stack is, and the reason why Kings or FanDuel or whoever is going to build the cost value the way that it is, and that's why you need, in order to really break down the DFS lineup, you need to do realistically what we just did. You have to have 3 people. Otherwise, if you're going to do it by yourself, you have to have like at least like a couple of hours. I'm gonna be honest, out of your schedule to really break all the things down that we just did. Because of cost, you kind of have to go Chargers. You can split the stack. But then you come risk adverse in case someone wins with the stack and they go up with the extra 2x. Think of it like a game of Mario where you get that mushroom and you go whoop whoop whoop. That's what having that stack in DFS kind of does. But that only pays off. That strategy literally only pays off if it is profitable between quarterback and receiver.
The other side of that too, something I look at too is I think when you're looking at who they're playing, the Bucs defense, even though they've gotten manhandled last week, unfortunately, that Bucs defense is at least a good step and a half above what Tennessee's defense is. And when you have the Mike Will and Keenan being back now, that's given Herbie a little bit more option.
And then to contrast that, what I don't want to happen is for us in budget to get behind the 8 ball here and invest too much stock into Cincinnati. If I'm doing this, you build one lineup with the stack, and you have to do this in the exact same pool. You cannot do this in separate pools. You cannot. You need to be doing this in the exact same pool because you need to be attacking the same opponent, the same clientele. If I'm on one corner and I'm making bank, I'm not leaving that motherfucker. That's my territory. Okay, so you need to play in the same pool. All right, same principle. Play in the same pool. You need to build 2 separate lineups. You need to split the stack. Or maybe you do 3 lineups. You need to do 2 where you split the stack, and you need to have your control, which is with the stack. If you go 4 and you go 2 with the stack, now you don't know what the control assessment is, and you can't run this experiment next. Taco, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Taco, I've been waiting for you to sip the rest of this. You see what I got?
I brought a Heineken to join you, my brother. Yeah.
Do you know what this is?
You got a nutcracker.
Hey, so this is for all the East Coasters. We have this Jamaican spot out here. It's the East Coast Jamaican spot. I had some oxtail, some mac and cheese, some festival bread, plantain, spicy beef patty.
Wait, today's Wednesday. How did you get paid on a Wednesday?
I get paid 2 days early from my firm. That's what happens when you work on Wall Street, baby. But I got a nutcracker. If you're from the East Coast, you know what. If you're from the East Coast, you know what this shit is. If you ever seen like a basketball match at like the Rucker, like you know what this shit is. Like if you live in DC, even like 'cause in DC we got these, you know what this shit is. So cheers to me, cheers to you. I don't know what's all in this for.
Summertime they be hustling. They used to hustle that shit on the beach. My boys used to make that shit and put it in like the fucking, like you remember what the 25-cent juice containers used to be like? They used to put containers like that, but they had like the different sizes, so they'd have
this one's like coconut, rum. There's like Henny. There's lemonade.
Shit.
There's some shit in this one. There's a lot of shit. I know the shorty that makes them. She's from Harlem, and she lives out here now.
And then now it's coquito season.
Oh, bro, why'd you that's a kink. That's a whole kink. I'm talking about for you guys a little party session thing that you guys are talking about. Whatever. We're not doing a party session. We're still doing play-by-play. You can come on. I think we can fit you on for about 5 minutes in the middle at the end of halftime. But once that game starts, we're back to doing our regular production of Commanders, Giants staff. Taco and I will be co-hosting. Mike will be here. Gator's going to be here. But then we're also going to be bringing in, a lot of different Giants personalities. We're going to be bringing in a lot of different Giants personalities. We're bringing in a lot of Washington different personalities. this is the amount of really Mike and Gator will be like the mediators. And
that's facts. That's facts. I'll be looking at numbers going, no, that's all. I'm sorry, you're off.
God forbid Danny has a good game. It's gonna be popping. I'm gonna be going crazy,
bruh. Hey, when you ice out your team, when you ice out your team, you might win some games. Shout out to GLD, because since we've been on, we've been on. You
got a tie in your last game.
Man, whatever.
That may as well be a win in the NFC East. I mean, shit. Look what the South is doing. We get W's and they look like L's.
I'm starting Eckler. Because the homie Simmons is like the only one that's like really doing anything.
He's a monster.
I just went and looked at his numbers. I mean, even with Mike Williams back, with Allen back last week, dude still had 15 touches, 45 yards, and then 8 for 8 in the receiving game.
Yeah.
If I'm the Bengals,
the league in touchdowns last year, and this
if
year,
I'm the
Bengals,
Bengals, if I'm the Bengals, I'm looking at Narrative Street, right? And I'm looking at what we're doing right now this year, and I'm like, oh shit, y'all noticing the pattern? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, let's just keep rocking. We don't have to rush Mixon back. So if I'm the
here's the other thing though. Here's the other thing. You had Mixon had his injury the concussion where he was out for 2 games, right? In the 2 games since he had that big blow up game with 4 rushing touchdowns and the receiving touchdown, he has scored a combined less than 20 points. Combined.
And that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Right. And with 0 touchdowns, either receiving. Now he is getting some receiving work, 3 for 3 in the week prior to his concussion, 2 for 2 last week. But he's only getting the ball 14 times. And I think a lot of that has to do with P. Ryan. P. Ryan showed up when he was not there and took over a lot of that passing work.
But that's what the P. Ryans do. That's what in college, that's how the P. Ryans got their starts. It was, I'm gonna vulture you.
Yep.
But the other brothers weren't able to do what Samaje is doing.
And so, like in the last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks, he went seven targets, 7 targets. No touchdowns on either one of those. Believe he caught four balls the first week, 6 balls next week. Last week, where Mixon had 2 targets and caught 2 balls.
Ooh, I like this question.
Samaje still had 5 targets in the receiving game. So
Samaje is him. Like, he's not an RB1, but he is him.
Well, he's not getting with Mixon on the field. He's not getting the rush work, but he is getting the receiving work.
Mike, you want to read this one? You just got back.
Yeah, and I want to answer it first.
I know.
Zonovan Knight, Brian Robinson, Jerick McKinnon, or Dobbins this week. No bias with a smiley face. I am going to preface.
I know where I want to go.
I know where I'm going, and I want to preface by saying part of my thinking has to do with what I heard on Gator's show prior to this show. And I know I just want to give credit where credit is due because part of this has to do with that Gator. So I just want to say that off the top of my head.
Do appreciate that.
I am staying away from Dobbins 100% on this. And this has nothing to do with bias. I don't remember who it was that called him this, but someone called him playoff McKinnon. I think this is McKinnon and Brian Robinson.
You're wrong.
We went different directions there. We went different directions there. I was not ready for that.
Here's my thing on McKinnon, because I want to bring this up because people are going to say
McKinnon's going off. McKinnon is becoming the most efficient out of that backfield.
Pacheco is going to get some of the stuff in the middle, but it's going to be McKinnon down in the 20s.
Pacheco's film's not sexy, bro.
I never said it wasn't. I told you from the get-go that Pacheco wasn't my dude. I told you that.
That man is too small, bro. Like, can we just all admit it? Can we just admit it? He's too small. I'm bigger than him.
I'm going to say it right now, and I have said it joking around to you, but I truly believe this. The best running back on the Chiefs right now hasn't even played all fucking year.
I think like
Gordon,
2 snaps.
really?
I think he played 2 snaps.
Elvin Gordon.
Rojo.
Fuck you.
Rojo.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. I am. God
No, Rojo
save the
can't pass
queen, even
block.
though she's dead. Give me fucking
Rojo
Zonovan
can't pass
Knight.
block.
Give me Zonovan Knight and Brian Robinson, bro. Like, and if not, and if you don't have the same conviction in Zonovan Knight that I do, like Brian Robinson's a lock, right?
I
Like
got
that's
Brian
a lock. That is a lock.
I just want to say I have Brian Robinson over.
If I have to
McKinnon.
take 2, I'm taking McKinnon and Knight.
Your fucking takes are biased.
No, stop. You can't say that because you traded freaking Brian
You
Robinson.
traded
away
Brian
from
Robinson
Joker.
away. Everyone already knows that you're convicted on the Wednesday night show. Everyone knows that when you say something about fantasy football, you're convicted, bro.
All right, you ready for mine? You ready for mine? And I'm gonna ruin all y'all because I'm gonna go right there with Robbie, and here's why. I'm taking Brian. I'm going with Taco. I'm not touching Brian Robinson.
It's a pork roll. Yeah, it's a pork roll. We all know what a pork roll is, MJ. Go ahead, keep going.
Brian Robinson didn't practice again today. Neither did Antonio Gibson. So I'm taking McKinnon, and the reason I'm going to take McKinnon, there is when you're looking at the rushing work. No, he's not getting the rushing work. Isaiah Pacheco is getting the rushing work, but McKinnon is getting just about every single passing down there is. Pacheco got three attempts last week. McKinnon got 9, and that's just continued. If you look at the whole year, that's continued. And then you got Zonovan Knight, who is going up against probably one of the best worst defenses in the game right now. They have so much work to do. They're great on offense, but Detroit has so many holes on the defensive side of the ball. Give me Zonovan Knight. He's proven that he is that dude. He's proven that here's what Zonovan Knight has proven. He's proven that when Breece Hall comes back next year, Zonovan Knight is now the RB2, and damn, Michael Carter can move on. They can trade him. They can do whatever.
Bye.
Right. So, yeah, I'm taking McKinnon for all the passing upside and the touchdown work, and I'm going to take the complete upside of not just passing but rushing and all the touchdowns.
Okay, so then if we're gonna go consensus here, then let's just be straight up with the client. Let's keep business is strictly pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, business is strictly pleasure.
Right.
I already said that I have McKinnon as my third decision. So then in that case, I will skew in favor of these other 2 gentlemen over here on this side because they have valid points. And I'm not that far off. So let's go B-Rob. And let's go McKinnon.
But you can't play B-Rob if you didn't practice. That's my only concern with B-Rob. Otherwise, I would be playing B-Rob.
I think that Washington is fully underneath the understanding right now that take your rest days, do whatever, because come Sunday night, we about to snap on these motherfuckers. I think that it's more of that. I think it's more of that.
I agree with you. I'm 100% taking Brian Robinson if he plays. If he's in the game, I'm taking Brian Robinson.
Are you basing your information based off of the report, or are you basing your information based off of your gut?
No,
that's what I need to know with you.
If the report comes out that he is not practice, he's not playing, then that's what I'm going off of. So on a Wednesday,
okay, that's different.
Wednesday, right. On a Wednesday, we're sitting here. We got reports that he's not practicing. So if you don't practice, you're probably not going to play. You're doing
the job exactly how it should. I'm saying based off of gut, without knowing anything. I'm rolling with. I got to keep a player, bro. I got to.
I like the receiving upside that McKinnon has been giving you. He has big playability. He's getting a lot of good work, and that's why I'm taking him.
Taco, to your take, neither of them have faltered this channel.
Oh yeah,
at all in the last 4 weeks, gentlemen. 3 weeks. Do we cut it down 3 weeks?
Oh yeah.
Neither of them has faltered us in 3 weeks. 2, 3, 3, and 3. Mike's saying 3. So
McKinnon has been like 2, right?
I think at best, he's always been he's always given us a profitable floor. I don't think that we've ever missed on that one. Matt saying facts about that Rojo shit.
Yeah, no, McKinnon's been solid the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks prior to that, he threw duds up there, but
Yep.
Pacheco, Etienne, or Zonovan. When he says Z, I'm thinking Zonovan automatically.
Pacheco is not. I'm not.
Yeah.
I just not.
I mean, I would take ETN of all of them, considering with what's going on with Trevor.
I feel like you have to ask yourself whose film is better, whose film is more sexy, whose film is more impressive, who pops out to you more, who has, and then after that you go to the stats. And then for me, I mean, if Etienne is playing, I'm going with that. I'd go Etienne, Z, and then Pacheco.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about playing ETN this week is it is Dallas.
But I mean,
is Walker playing tomorrow? If so, do I play him over Stevenson?
There's a chance Stevenson doesn't play.
There's a chance.
Yeah, that's why I don't think that Stevenson plays.
I'd like to hear what his other option is, because if you play Walker and get a 3, because it's very, very possible that he gets in there and plays two or three plays, and you get 3 points out of him, and then now you're sitting with a dud right there. Who are your other options?
Yeah, who do you have besides him and Stevenson?
That's a very good observation. Just between those two options, Walker is so good.
Yeah, if Walker plays, the problem is
if Walker's
game, so you have to make the decision.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, hear me out. If Walker is
active,
healthy, and if Walker can be healthy enough to make it through 4 motherfucking quarters.
Yes, I agree with you, but I have a comment after you're done.
What Walker can do in 3, motherfucker. Walker can produce babies in 3 quarters.
I disagree.
He has Kamara on the
without
bench.
Scoring him.
He has Kamara on the bench.
Stevenson just got wrecked. Stevenson just got wrecked a couple of nights ago. Okay, that's why you can't do that.
Because of his injury. That was like first bad game.
But he's playing. Here's the thing: is
I so wish that I had, like, when it comes to like breaking down injuries, like I so wish that I had the poise and professionalism of like our great mentor Stefania, because she does it so well. Because when I have to do this with you guys, I just want to fucking fight you.
Hey,
it's mainly him. It's mainly him that does it.
No, it is him. I know it is. I want to make one comment.
If we were in a studio, do you know how many times I would have stood up out of my chair to be like, Taco? You know how many times we both would have had to stood up and be like, what? And then sit back down, and then go back to this, and then go back to this. We were like a fucking church.
Would this be like a TikTok thing, like the whole what is it, Jamie Foxx and
or no, Jamie Foxx and
here's the thing, he's a good analyst. He's a good analyst. Like he's a good analyst. He's a good analyst. It's just when he does say stupid shit, it just fucking triggers me.
Okay, this was like Jamie last night triggering Gator through the chat.
Oh, he was. Oh my god, I wasn't even on the show when he was triggering me.
Well, okay, that's a different story. We're not going to that.
No, but it's the same way. It's the exact same way.
Yeah, make your point.
My comment about Ken Walker that Robbie brought up about him if he's healthy tomorrow is this. You know the worst
Chubb,
part
Pollard,
about it?
Stevenson, Camaro, Walker.
No, it's Chubb, Pollard, and Stevenson right now. That's who he has in his.
Yeah, that's who he has right now.
Kamara
and if
Walker off the bench.
Fuck Kamara. Fuck Kamara. I don't give a fuck about
my
Kamara.
only comment about Ken Walker being healthy is this.
58 catches.
I stopped caring about Alvin Kamara when Drew Brees was no longer the quarterback, and when fucking Sean Payton was no longer the quarterback or the fucking head coach. So fuck Kamara. I'm done with that. I'm not even trying to entertain that conversation. I'm not getting into that. It's Walker. It's Stevenson. Oh, God. If Walker's healthy, fuck, I'm playing him. I'm playing him every day. I'm playing him on your birthday. I'm playing him on Jesus' birthday, which is going up
so
soon.
If they're both healthy, who are you taking? Walker or Stevenson?
That's okay. That was a legit question. If they are both healthy,
I'm taking Walker
against San Francisco.
I don't give a fuck.
Stevenson
against Vegas.
If they're both healthy, I'm taking Ramondre hands down.
Hands down. Not even
for 1 week, just for this week.
I'm just too much of a fanboy. I'm too much of a Walker fanboy. I'm too much of a Walker fanboy.
And I get that.
I'm too much of a Walker, but I have to say that. I have to say that to let Zach know to go with y'all.
Yeah,
just go with them. Go with them.
But here's the problem.
This channel is a democracy. This channel is a democracy.
I agree with you.
That actually works.
I'm going to say this because both of them agree with me, so it helps my case. You are saying that you are a Ken Walker fanboy. Robbie, out of these two people down below, you know more than them two because you've known me longer.
What question are you bringing up? What are you doing, man?
No, I'm a Ramondre fanboy. So me and you cancel each other out, and these two answer the question.
I mean, Ramondre Stevenson has just been a monster this season, especially with Harris down.
You also fuck up fantasy
so
football.
much work in the passing game, and that is just bolstering his stats.
Sorry.
I don't even know if he heard you.
God damn it! I wish I had access. I'd clip that right now. We got to clip that. That's a clip.
That's at 42-25. 42-25.
42-25, and I have to give him rights. I'll give him rights tonight.
I'm gonna put you right there with my dog. I'm gonna take that picture. I'm gonna take that clip, and then I'm gonna take a clip of my dog as I walk in the door.
See, like, all right, so like for like a fantasy football standpoint, like I'm like stressed because like so this is the part of the time where like,
and now she's looking at me.
I'm just gonna vent.
That's me talking. Why are you talking like me? That's exactly.
I'll vent towards the end of the show when we get some time. Zeke versus Philly or Monty versus Buffalo. Zeke versus Philly.
Have to.
That's 2 weeks away. We
got
this week.
But I think Matt's asking.
And we need to see. And we need. I know I think he has a bye. We need to figure out injuries and what happens because what my answer is now is so significantly probably going to change. Because at that point now we're getting into like splitting hairs data. We're doing a lot of like shit that like giving you guys advice that like you probably aren't going to get on normal shows. Like,
no, and that question will be asked again next week.
Gino has a decent matchup, I think, this week, or is it next week? I forget.
Also, with Kyler being out, do I need another QB, or do I need another QB? Gino is my starter. I'm 11-2, by the way, locked into the playoffs. Are you in a single QB or a fucking 2 QB? If you're in a 2 QB, yeah, you need a fucking another quarterback. If you were in a single QB, well, let's see what we're playing with.
Yeah, Gino's of course got San Francisco this
week.
Purple
cat. None of y'all got a purple cat, but I got a purple cat up in my chat. Okay, all right, I'm done. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So Gino's got a rough one though, man. San Francisco, then he's got KC next week at KC.
KC is easier matchup, but
wait, all right, let's just answer this man's question, please. After I just said that cringe ass shit.
That's a stack right there. Although Hopkins with
Mike Williams, Metcalf, Hopkins.
I mean, I think it's solid.
Are we just saying yes, or are we picking one? Or I mean, I'm assuming these are his 3 wide receivers that he's rolling out there, and if that's the case,
I think it's good. I mean, Hopkins is a wide receiver.
If he's rolling all 3 of them, all right, then motherfucker, you better big dick your way to the championship. If we're only having to pick between like 1 or 2 of these guys, if I have to pick one, Williams. I'm just a huge Mike Williams fan. Arizona's not doing too great, and DK has to play against San Francisco, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, and Hopkins is playing against Denver with probably going to be it's probably going to be Brett Rippin or whatever his name is, Rippin. At quarter or no, that's
the only difference between Brett Rippin and fucking Wilson starting is that you don't get close point spreads. Rippin's just going to get blown the fuck out.
Right.
But you'll still hit the under. You'll still hit the under. Vegas will make sure you hit the under.
This is probably going to end up being Brent Rippon, of course, playing for Denver, and then you'll have McNow. What is his name?
Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy playing for Arizona,
which has to pass to Hopkins,
right?
And Williams has Herbert. Metcalf has Geno. It's a matter of who has who. Yeah,
I brought up Denver because that defense going up against Denver defense is it's pretty stout defense.
I had to, but is it a start 2 league, Zach? Is it start 2 or start 1? Here's one for this week. Do I roll with Dak or Fields out genuinely though? Do I roll out Dak or Fields?
Fields every day.
Fields is going to give you the upside. Fields is going to give you the rushing upside, and he has no problems keeping a points spread close and then losing in the fucking and putting his head down on the sideline.
I just recently got Dak, and that's just like a run first team. I don't feel like he gets the volume necessary. He don't let it rip like he used to, and that's what scares me. Fields, he gives you that running upside where it's like
I am in so much trouble.
So it's such.
Oh my gosh, we even have Mike putting in a question in the chat. So now, hey, just so you know, if you would like to jump Mike in the queue, don't know, because that motherfucker can literally ask a question. I'm just looking for input on for how Williams, Metcalf, and Hopkins may play. Well, we did that. We did that and more.
Keep it up. Oh my god! I hope.
Matt said, "Hey, look at this. This is Mike," and then Matt goes, "Get a load of this guy. Like, what the fuck?"
So, Taco, to answer your question real quick, Taco, Russell Wilson got knocked out on a run play, out cold concussion.
What?
Yeah, he got a big ass.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Sleep. And then he woke up and tried to go into the huddle, and the medical staff had to be like, "No, you're not playing."
Other options for QB: Dalton, Jones, Tannehill, Ryan, Jones. So Daniel Jones. Who's it? Fucking
Matt Ryan.
We know Matt Ryan. We know Mike White. Okay, Mac Jones. All right, there we go. Well, fuck Mac Jones.
I would rather have Sam Darnold than Mac Jones.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I had to even just look, he put that shit in my chat earlier, and I'm gonna fucking fight you. I'm a fucking
I only did that because of you and I only did that because of Gator.
Oh no, I know. You son of a
bitch. You're a dick, bro. You're a dick. You're a dick. You don't even like yo, you wanna know how all right, here's the thing, Mike studies film. All right, so this joke.
Oh great, here we go.
All right. So this, but when someone who's not Mike, when someone who is not Mike legitimately tries to fucking defend a Sam Darnold take, you just look at him and you go, "Do you watch film, bro, or do you not watch film, bro?" And that's how you know that if they're even an NFL guy or if even a fucking NFL guy. He's doing this to piss me off at this point. At this point, I think this is fucking like for here and like shock value and shit. Like I don't think he full-heartedly believes you suck.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer that question for you.
Remember who his coach was.
I have an answer for that. There are times where I go shock value to piss you off, and Gator now. But yeah, I'll admit that. But I truly believe I would rather right now for this week, I would rather have Sam Darnold than Mac Jones.
I'd rather die on a fucking thing. I'll give my league dudes away. I'll pay double my league dudes before I fucking start Sam Darnold for a fucking championship. You have controls over the chat. I don't care. Fucking just.
Right, so real quick.
He said over Mac Jones. Not over everyone else.
No, not over everyone else. I'm saying
over Mac Jones.
I wanted to answer.
Fuck Sam Darnold.
I'm gonna back up real quick. I want to go back to Matt's question a minute ago where he says, for this week, do I roll out Dak or Fields?
Yes.
And Taco immediately said Fields. Here's the problem. I'm rolling out Dak. Yes, absolutely 100%. They're playing Jacksonville. Jacksonville for the first 3 to 4 weeks was dominant in defense. They haven't been that dominant.
Jacksonville did it Indy. Remember what Jacksonville did to Indy.
Yep. And then you turn right around and you look at Justin Fields and who Justin Fields is playing. They're playing Philly. And that defense is ball hawking, especially in the back end. So, and I mean, you've got a front 5 depending on how they want to play it, they're going to stop the run anyway. So that's my opinion on Matt's question.
Remember, history repeats itself.
Yep. And so on Zach's question, I'm going to take Dalton right here. And this is why, because they're playing Atlanta.
Dog, I'm gonna fucking fight you. Fuck
No,
you.
I agree with Gator
I'm
on
gonna
this
jump
question.
through your fucking
It is
box.
Andy Dalton's
I'm
answer.
gonna jump through your box.
Like Taco said, I only said I would start Darnold over Mac. All the other ones I'm starting over Darnold. I'm starting White over Darnold. I'm starting all of them over Darnold. But I think Dalton or Mike White is the answer for this question.
Hey, Mike, catch this.
Darnold is never the answer until he figures out how to get the ball to DJ Moore in his hands in open space, and he can get some yak.
He doesn't get anyone the ball. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done. No, we're getting to the next. No, someone else has a.
I really think that, personally, I'm between White and Daniel Jones. I think that Daniel Jones, when you look at his rushing upside, he's
big players come up in big games.
He's had 19, 18, 15, 28, 20 in his last couple of games. Before that, he had 9, 30, 15. He's pretty solid with that rushing upside. And if you get lucky and he hits a couple touchdowns, you're looking at a monster day. With Saquon Barkley dealing with some of the injuries that he has. And like the last guy was saying, that we always watch how Saquon Barkley gets vultured at the goal line, mainly by Daniel.
In those
Jones.
Quarterbacks, you take the easiest matchup.
He's going to get a touchdown possibility.
In those quarterbacks, you take the easiest matchups. In those quarterbacks, you take the easiest matchup.
You know what? I need to change my answer on that. It is the answer is White. The answer is actually White. Going up against Detroit, they allow a lot through the air.
Yes,
but Detroit will battle back and forth. Detroit will battle back and forth.
If and only if White plays.
Detroit will battle back and forth. Play Mike White. How do you think Tua and the Dolphins do against the Bills this week? Oh God.
That's gonna be beautiful.
If the genius on the sideline that says I fucked up stops fucking up.
Matt, you're an asshole.
Jesus Christ.
That's true.
Give that guy his money back.
Oh, that's such a tough one right there.
Right?
Give his money back.
That's a tough one.
You're fired.
I'll probably go with Cousins just because Geno Smith is facing the 49ers.
Kirk Cousins is going to win someone a fantasy championship straight up. Like if I
Indy.
Like the way that I phrase it,
Prescott.
The way that I phrase this question is, obviously you're in the playoffs because you're on the show. You're asking a question right now. I'm going Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. I don't have to ask questions this week.
Oh, it's not 2 QB. Well, then we can do whatever the fuck we want. But I mean, go Mike White.
If he's playing.
Swift, Judy, Jericho, McKinnon, Swift. Easy. That's easy money. Yeah,
you can't trust the backup quarterback with Judy, and we've seen McKinnon throw duds. I mean, we've seen Swift throw duds too, but Swift is coming on.
Oh
my God,
that's legit tough.
You're never not going to get me to say Swift, so that's my answer.
I'm an anti-Swifter, so let's just say
he should have been RB1 this year.
I hate how my phone gets more toxic as the night grows younger.
With no CEH, that volume upside for McKinnon just seems.
Jarrett McKinnon. It was Jarrett McKinnon is what he meant to say. Jericho, not okay, yeah.
Well, that's how I took it.
That's how I took it.
The Saints are playing the Falcons. The Raiders are up against New England. And the Pack. Who the Pack are playing? Golly.
Let me look.
Hang on, I'm trying.
I got it too. They play on I'm
trying to contain the hiccups. Just trying to contain the hiccups.
And
No, they're playing the Rams Monday night.
Rams Monday night.
So, I mean, Baker
Hey,
Mayfield.
that's how Glorilla fondles them before you have to get on them fries. All right, that was a fucked up joke. I'm done. Cancel me. Oh God.
You know, I think honestly, because
no one got that unless you were on social media today. Like no one else got that joke unless you were on social media.
I didn't
today.
even hear what you said. I wasn't paying attention.
I said this is how Glorilla handles them before she asks you to get on them fries.
Oh.
No.
Glorilla.
Yeah, Glorilla. It's the French fries.
And when I heard her say that, I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
When I heard her say that, I was like, I think you're a goddess.
All right, so Packers versus the Rams. Raiders. I'm trying to change the subject now. Raiders versus New England, or Saints versus Atlanta. So
with Desmond Ridder.
Yeah,
there's no way
I'm leaning.
Yeah, it's Saints.
It's Saints.
I think that Desmond Ridder's going to come out and light it up.
Wait, it's Packers versus the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
Rams ain't shit.
Yeah, I think I might take
Packers
the Packers
are the answer. Packers are the answer because it is at home. It's at home, and yeah, they got Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, but I don't think he's going to happen again.
I don't know.
Matt, Sam Darnold is not the winner.
Taco, why did you drink before? Taco got more excited for like the dollar than I. Did y'all just see what happened? That's how you know he's gonna lose this week.
Wait, because he's starting to get drunk. He's starting to get drunk on Wednesday. He's like, screw it, I'm gonna go the whole week.
I mean, there's that, but also, I mean, like look at it. I mean, like he's having a beer. I get that it's a Wednesday night, but like me, I'm just ready because you know what? I have to start celebrating between now and the playoffs when we get that seeding. Because guess what? We're also going to get our first playoff win since what? Like 2016? 2016?
They must have some really good shit in Colorado because my God.
Matt, I like that better.
See, here's the thing. It doesn't matter who you put us up against in the playoffs because we're going to beat their ass. We almost beat the dog shit out of you last week. You got lucky.
Does almost count?
You suck. Your team sucks. Everything about you, about your whole motherfucking team sucks.
Count for?
You suck.
How many wins do you almost count for? How many wins?
Hey,
answer
the
question. Answer the question on the screen. Answer the question on the screen.
Packers, Raiders, Saints, D, or as it's down below that, or he can grab the Panthers D against Pittsburgh. I like the Panthers D against Pittsburgh.
Especially because it looks like Trubisky might be the starter.
Yes, go do that.
It's Panthers all day. It's Panthers all day. That is so easy for Matt. Can I get some help for this Thursday Night Football showdown?
This is the spot that I don't know much about, so I get to listen and learn with you.
Yeah. He's in captain spot, maybe. Stack Seahawks with DK, Metcalf, Gino. Why are we talking about Jason Myers? Why are we putting a kicker in captain for this matchup tomorrow?
Is this a single game?
No, he's saying Jordan Mason, the running back behind McCaffrey.
Okay, behind McCaffrey. What even bigger reason why are we doing that?
I'm not sure why. I think that's what he's saying.
That's overly contrarian. You are shooting fucking fish in a barrel.
But here's the other problem I have with that.
Hey, real quick question. Is this a single game?
Yeah, it's a single game. Yeah. It's a showdown. We're not playing that in a showdown. We're not. This is the first lineup, MJ. Like, I know you have premium membership, but because you have premium membership, guess what? I get to be fucking me. I get to be straight up and I get to be fucking direct with you. Don't play that. If you play that, don't tell people that we told you to play that. Don't know.
You know why I like as a captain? Tyler Lockett, and then you can stack him with Gino later. But Tyler Lockett's been putting in work.
But I like the low cost play on that because of what you can do with the budget the rest of the way through. And that's what we really need to be looking at. We need to be looking at when you're playing someone at captain, you are looking for your boom or bust. Let's keep it for what this game is. This is a game of I got more lucky than the rest of you fuckers. I am more lucky than the rest of you fuckers. I am more analytical than the rest of you.
At least you're not going to say you have better internet than the rest of you fuckers.
There we go. Thank you. Now I got connection back. I can predict the outcomes better than the rest of you fuckers. I have no problems with you playing a Mason captain lineup. You better be playing $1 or 25 cents or 50 cents or $5. You're not breaking a $5 bank for that fucking lineup, bro. I'm not putting more than I'm not putting more than 5 on that. I don't got 5 on it. Like, bro, straight up, like, and I don't even mean to fucking go that viciously into that shit, bro, but like, you know what we're capable of here at this channel. You know what we can really do for you. That's your contrarian lineup that you throw in a fucking $5 pool, 50-cent pool, 25-cent pool. You throw that shit as low cost as you fucking can, bro. And if it hits, you just sit back here like, okay, I'm a genius. But you realize that, like, I'm a genius. I got really lucky. And that's what your outlook is on that. We already answered that one.
If he's got a lineup, who would you recommend his that?
I mean, if we're getting into a showdown,
captain?
if we're getting into a showdown tonight, tomorrow night, I'm really liking the Lockett take. I think that it is best that you're playing receiving options, passing options in this. I think that Purdy is really just trusted with the offensive playbook, and I think that also you're going to see Shanahan probably be more conservative about running his core guys up the middle that are not named CMC. You can pay up for a CMC and then build a lineup that way, and that would be a lineup that I'd pay, if I'm talking 5, 10, so on and so forth, where I'm like, fuck it, we put CMC in as captain, and that's where I'm like willing to play like big money pulls. But if I'm trying to play swinging for the fences, let's get it popping, let's get it going, then Ayuk is like such a great option. Like why are we fucking dipping and dodging Ayuk on DFS? I understand the cost value, but that is something that is worth playing up. Why are we dipping and dodging Lockett? Why are we dipping and dodging DK? Why are we not thinking about not taking a swing and a miss and a wish and a prayer? Oh, we're halfway there. Kittle has been looking pretty good underneath Brock Purdy, more halfway there than when he was with Jimmy Garoppolo. If you don't believe me, then check out this morning's episode. Here we're recording on a Wednesday. Check out this morning's episode on NFL Network with Good Morning Football, and they'll tell you the same things that I'm just bringing out to you right here, right now. I'm going deeper than what they are.
I'm going to disagree with them, though. I'm going to disagree with them, though. Just over the last 2 weeks alone, totaled, he's got 8 targets and 6 receptions in the last 2 weeks. I'm not
saying you do it, but at DFS you have to go contrarian, and that's what you have to do.
I think it's due for a blow up game, though.
I don't think it's due for a blow up. It's due for a blow up. But if he gets me 5 receptions and 1 touchdown, or if he gets me 6 and his 6-1 is a TD,
that's a blow up.
Okay. Besides McCaffrey and Geno, who do you think the most expensive person is at captain?
Lockett.
And I don't know if that should be.
Why not? He's like the number, he's a top 10 receiver on the season or something like that. Lockett has been insane this season.
I would rather have Ayuk at the price.
Then Lockett?
Okay.
Well, right.
I don't think that there's enough stats that justify this point spread being close enough between these two teams in this given year. Okay. I mean, obviously you have to look at head-to-head matchups between these two if you're really going to start trying to narrow this shit down. Shout out to DraftKings. They give you this really dope tool. You hit the graph line at the top, and it gives you that. I'm not convinced, even though in head-to-head matchups, because of how much personnel has changed. At the end of the day, these teams can be competitive or they can blow each other out. San Fran right now has just too much confidence rolling. Okay, the way that this show has just the biggest balls in the industry to say whatever the fuck they want, despite bigger or little viewership, whatever. We don't give a. 49ers are rolling like that. And when you have that type of energy, you become unstoppable. You become a force where you can remain on air. You can continue doing what you're doing. You can they're remaining on the field. They're doing what they're doing. Injuries, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't. It's next man up with them. So if you can have guys on that offense that will stay healthy for 4 fucking quarters, I mean, it kind of becomes, that's who I'm rocking with. I think that Ayuk as a captain is a solid. I think that Ayuk as captain is like the greatest play. Like, I feel like that is my favorite play. You know what? Fuck it. I haven't played DFS for what, fellas? 4 weeks? 4 weeks, right?
3 or 4. Yeah.
4? All right. Just because of MJ, we'll do some builds. Here's what I'll do for you guys. I'll do a bunch of 25-cent bills, 50-cent, 25-cent bills, but I'll do a bunch of builds for you guys. And I'll show you just different angles of which you can approach it. I'll show you probably about 5. No, fuck that. I've never done that. Why would I even do that? I'll probably show you about 10 to 12 different angles of which you can approach tomorrow's games in terms of builds. But I will highlight 2 in the Discord chat of which are going to be our most optimal and our most premium. Okay? I'm telling you right now, Ayuk is probably going to be the most ROI. Like, that is going to be the biggest ROI. Playing a captain spot is about your biggest ROI. Now, there are times where we've had times where we played the Saints game and Jawan James has been the biggest ROI, and we're like, we did not see that coming. Or whatever the fuck his name is, fucking over there. Yeah. MJ, I will take a small shot for this before we close out.
Listen, I just learned something right there. And I appreciate you breaking that down, because I was sitting there and I know DFS has nothing to do with season long at all, but I'm sitting there and I'm just looking at projected scores on Sleeper. And I'm like, why in the hell would you not want like an Ayuk at captain? Because if I'm not mistaken, captain actually earns you their points plus.
It's double XP. It's double XP. It's double XP.
So
think of it as double XP.
Okay, so then I'm looking at it going, why wouldn't you want those multiplied by whatever the multiplier is? And then
2x.
And nobody else is even close with Debo being out. You know, with McCaffrey having
you have to build, you have to construct the rest of the lineup has to fall into play.
No, I get that, but I'm saying when you're talking about a captain and wanting those extras, that's the person that I think would be the one that's going to grab you.
But that's why, but that's also why, like they've seen me do this shit before. They know what they know what's good. Like they know what the culture is here. We're degenerates. We fucking really do this shit. Like, and before we close out, because we're about to close out right here, right now. You can have, first off, you need to have every resource or whatever available to you. You need to find what resources help you and affect you and make you a better gambler, make you a better player. 1-800 Gambler, if you do have a gambling problem, we need to make sure that you do know this channel does not endorse any gambling addictions. But we do want you to have fun. This is not an endorsement. It's what it is. Okay, now back to my take. DFS is pretty much a really great exercise that helps you also lock down props. There's ways that all these different games tie into each other. It is your job to figure out what games work for you. Gator, I think that you could be a guy that, because of what you do at props and shit, you could figure out DFS real fucking fast, real quick.
I agree with that.
And,
you know,
and that's why whenever you start talking about it, and I know some of the chat knows more than I do, and I'm 100% okay with that. But as you're breaking it down, I'm looking at numbers and seeing it, and I got something going on in here, and I'm thinking,
I'm
okay,
a finance manager. I'm a finance major. I'm a finance major, so I'm just like, bop, 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 bop. I'm just like,
yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this is kind of where I'm thinking he's going to go, or this is kind of what I would want to do. And then boom, you say it. I'm like, okay, I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path.
You'll notice that the two very much correlate very quickly with each other. There's a correlation between guys that with a DFS game. You'll notice guys that know numbers, budgeting, and that'll be one thing, and that'll be one side of it. But then there'll be guys that know stats, analytics, and that'll be another side. Then there'll be guys that know film. DFS is so different because you now take every piece of the industry, and it's the first time where you really took in everyone and you said, "Here's a niche."
And this is why
now
you
fish
said
your way
earlier,
out of it.
And this is why you said earlier when we were talking about it, boom, 3 different guys, 3 different opinions.
You have to have.
Boom.
You have to.
Make
it's the only way that it works. Fellas, any
do,
last words?
I got an idea. For the Thursday night game, you should set up a league for everyone here and anyone that wants to join from the chat, and we could all play versus each other and see who has the best lineup.
Let's do. Hey, then we'll do a $2 buy-in.
Cool.
We'll do a $2 buy-in. All right, we'll do a $2 buy-in. I will have it set up. I will have it done. It will not be through me. I literally have a person with DK that does this for me when I want to do this. So I will get it done. I will send a text message. MJ said he's in. MJ, make sure you DM me. You have to DM us tonight. You have to DM me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You have to DM me tonight. Okay? DM me tonight. I will DM you the link on Twitter. DM me on Twitter, Rumboyz Robbie. It's the name of our channel. And then my name, Rumboyz Robbie. Boom. Find us on Twitter. DM me on Twitter.
Oh,
You have no social media? What the fuck are you doing?
Is he on Discord?
Make an account. Are you on the Discord? Are you in the Discord? Because we will drop this in Discord. We will drop this in Discord. You gotta be in the Discord. Please be in the Discord. At least be in the Discord. Like, how can I talk to you what if I want to talk to you and just be a brother? Like, you gotta have something so, like, you know, we get to know each other. We build fellowship. We build community. Oh God. Oh fuck.
Don't
God.
Don't put that up there. Don't put that up
Yep.
there.
I'm not going into that. Nope. I'm not. Nope. We have culture. We have family. We gotta protect our family, and I'm not gonna let him go through that.
You have a website, right, Robbie, with the email, so you can email.
Website has to get rebooted. We're redoing it. We're redoing everything. All of y'all got new positions.
MJ, post your I don't know. You say post your email.
No, we'll be. Hey, we're gonna be live. We're gonna be live early. Okay, I'll be live during pregame. You keep your notifications on. I'll be live during pregame. I'll post a link.
You can make a post on YouTube with the link.
Yes, I can. I sure can. I can do a community post. I got a community post. I'll make a community post. I'll get it done. I'll get the link done tonight. I'll get it done. I'll get it done as soon as possible.
We have solutions for every. We have solutions for every shape, size, and option.
We work around everything.
Yep, we got a community post. All right, so here's what we need everyone now to do. Follow us on. Literally, this is why. Follow us on all social medias. Check out the community post. All right. Clearly, we have to start getting more active on that because that's how people get active and get connected with us. So I'll start getting more consistent. Clearly, I have to get more staff positions, obviously. So I'll figure that out. We'll figure out things. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. Wow, number one in your hearts. Having not seen you in goddamn forever. That's crazy. All right, so like we're clearly getting a lot of people that are getting notifications late. I'm getting a make sense about this whole story right now.
Well, MJ, if you and Robbie have a thing, I think it's time to just come out about it.
2 whole years of not getting notifications, not getting anything. Okay, we're gonna find.
Well, you need to join our fantasy football challenge that's going on tomorrow, right? They gotta come back.
Yes. They have to get here tomorrow. We're gonna take care of you guys. We'll start posting more on the community chat, on the community tab here on YouTube. Damn, I did not realize y'all cared that fucking much about it, and like y'all gave a fuck about it. You guys, fellas, sign us out.
I mean, shit, we gotta start doing something because everything they do.
Yep,
Exactly.
So I guess I'm gonna end it with a quick personal question, and that is, who would you rather start, Kirk Cousins or Dak Prescott this week?
Dak against
Suck my
Jacksonville.
Yeah, Dak against Jacksonville, bro. Like, what are you doing? What
Dak
are you
against
doing?
Jacksonville, and then
Did you just ask your own question that you could have asked after the show for the whole public?
Yeah, well, the public should get a chance to hear.
Someone just got yelled at earlier in the chat for doing that. What are you doing? It's a client first, you did.
Oh yeah, that's a sign off. It's my sign off. I thought it was cool for the chat because it's a.
Are we doing a live stream tomorrow for the game? I mean,
yeah, we work here. We work
Robbie,
here.
I was asking
Christmas,
for somebody else, not for myself.
Look at these.
Okay. So,
I know.
Good
That someone else should have
Lord.
typed it.
What do you want me to do? Message you so you can type it so it looks like you're asking a question?
Why is he looking at him like that? Why is he? You're trying to scare Robbie. You are. Look at you. Y'all are trying to scare each other.
About it. Leave me alone. You're missing, son. Listen to me. That's it. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. 41. Blah 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 blah. Dilly.
Whoa. No, cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the wrong boys and girls. What it do?
Dilly, freaking
Dilly.
Take your
We
shot
love
so I
you.
can hit the button.
Look, I'm gone.